Are you a recent college grad who's the first in your family to earn a degree? Congrats on your huge achievement, but I know navigating the corporate world can feel totally intimidating without examples to learn from. I still remember feeling like an imposter at my first big kid job, clueless about office politics and how to position myself for promotions. But over time, I learned some insider secrets to stand out from the crowd and get ahead early in my career. In this video, I'm spilling all the tips I wish I had known on day one as a first-gen grad. We're talking about things like how to negotiate your salary like a boss, easy networking hacks to build important connections, and ways to take smart risks that will get noticed by leadership. By the end, you'll feel 100% prepared to crush it at any job, department, or company, without having to figure it out the hard way like I did. They said we wouldn't make it, but we're just getting started. Welcome to Retire Rich. We're on a mission to prove that wealth is within reach for all of us, regardless of color, race, or background. For generations, the game has been rigged, but here, we break down barriers and level up your financial game. Ready for 7 tips to crush the corporate world? Tip number 6 is my absolute favorite. Let's start. Tip number 1, pay yourself first. All right, let's start with the absolute foundation, paying yourself first. Every time you get paid, act like the first thing that needs to be taken care of is you. Before any spending happens, automate transferring a portion of your paycheck straight into a retirement account, like a 401k or IRA. I like to do 20% minimum. Out of sight, out of mind. Once that money's gone, you forget about it and don't feel like you're missing out on fun stuff. But trust me, future you will thank past you so much. Compound interest does its magic over decades. Tip number 2, embrace your inner minimalist. We've all heard it before, less is more. Well, when it comes to saving for early retirement, being a minimalist is key. Go through your belongings and seriously pare down anything you don't truly love or isn't serving a purpose. Then do it again. The less overhead you have, the more you can divert directly to investments. Minimalism reduces expenses long-term too, since you're not constantly acquiring stuff. Once you embrace the freeing mindset of owning less, you'll feel lighter and more energized to reach your goals. Out with the old, in with financial freedom. Tip number 3, side hustle time. All right, are you ready for this? One of the fastest ways to speed up your timeline is to start a side hustle. Now I know that sounds daunting, but hear me out. With the right idea and some hustle, you can create passive income streams to dump straight into savings or investments. Do you love baking? Sell your goods locally on the weekends. A pet lover? Offer dog walking or pet sitting services. Can you fix things? Advertise basic repair jobs. Get creative. There are so many ways to monetize your skills and make money while you sleep. The beauty is, you decide how big or small you want to start. I used Fiverr early on, and that turned into my highest earning side gig for years after. Tip number 4, divvy up your paycheck. Next up, learn to divvy up every single paycheck strategically. Give yourself a set amount to spend on fun stuff each month. But the big secret is categorizing every single dollar and having it go to something important. I do 50% needs, 30% savings and investments, 10% for fun money and 10% for charity or gifts. Color code your bank account categories so it's easy to track. Apps like Mint make this a breeze. The more organized you are from the get-go, the more you will embrace saving as a non-negotiable habit versus an afterthought. And isn't financial freedom the ultimate goal here? Tip number 5, rewire your mindset. Finally, one of the most underrated tips, adjust your mindset. You have to believe in your ability to achieve early retirement or it'll never happen. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Visualize your ideal lifestyle 10 years from now and hold that picture in your mind. Surround yourself with positive, ambitious people focused on growth. Unsubscribe from social media comparisons. That's a killer of inspiration. be proud of every little milestone and celebrate your progress. Don't stress the small failures along the way, just keep moving forward. I promise with the right attitude, your money habits will follow, and future you will be so proud. Tip number 6. Invest in the power of compounding. Did you know that if you started investing just $200 per month, starting at age 25, with average market returns, you'd have over $1 million by 65, thanks to the magic of compounding? The earlier you get started, the more outrageous the results. Play around with a compound interest calculator. It's mind-blowing. That's why it's crucial not to delay investing even a single year. Let compounding work its wonders for the bulk of your career so future you reap massive rewards. Tip number 7. Automate and procrastinate. One of the best things you can do is make your money habits effortless through automation and, paradoxically, procrastination. The first step is to have your tax refund, annual bonuses, or any windfalls automatically deposited into your investment accounts, so you don't even see the money hit your bank account. Get similar auto transfers set up each pay period so you pay yourself first without much thought. Then procrastinate, addressing your paycheck leftovers. Give that money some time to marinate in the market before you decide what to do with it. Delayed gratification is key when it comes to your finances. Lastly, set your retirement contributions to increase 1 to 2% annually, so you're always saving more without manually updating the amount each year. Out of sight, out of mind is a legitimate strategy when it comes to early retirement. The less steps involved, the more likely you are to stay consistent long-term. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I truly hope these tips were helpful and got the wheels turning on your financial freedom journey. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, so focus on consistency and small wins. Be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell, because I've got even more money-saving videos coming your way. Now go implement these tips and start building your future. Wishing you massive success. Thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time.